still here. I'm still ranked. I'm willing to fight anybody to get back to where I was, and that's where I'm gonna leave it at.
You were actually the first one that called out Berlanga when pretty much nobody really heard of him like that. Berlanga was giving you credit, so on and so forth. What's your thoughts on that potential matchup and Berlanga as a fighter overall? What do you think
He's a
about?
good fighter. I mean, obviously, when you have 16 knockouts in the first round, you're a good fighter. I mean, you're a powerful fighter. We're the same age, though. I think I just, I beat him by a year, but we're the same age. You know what I mean? So they could say all this and that. David is too experienced, this and that, but we're the same fucking age. You know what I mean? So, I mean, he should be happy that I'm mentioning him because I only mentioned the best. If I didn't think he was good or nothing like that, I wouldn't even mention him. But he's pretty, he's a solid fighter. I give him that. And because, if all these guys are talking about making money, you guys want to make money, then this is how you make money. The best fight the best. That's how we win. Now everybody wants to say, it's all about the money, this and that, but so if this is what you guys want to do, then let's do it. You're not going to make the big dollars by fighting nobody, just fighting nobodies. I think where the money comes at is the best fight the best. For me, it's not even about the money. I just want to be the best. I want to be recognized as the best. I feel like I've paid my dues. I've been here for 8 years already. And now I feel like, I'm working my ass off. I'm in the best place physically and mentally I've ever been in my career. I just have my son. I have my own family too. So I want to potentially be a great by the time I'm done in the sport of boxing. I feel like I'm 24 years old already. And it's time to go. I fought good fighters already. I've won the belt twice. So why not fight the best of the best right now?
When do you see that fight happening realistically? And would you want that fight anytime soon?
I mean, I'm ready for, like I said, I'm ready for whoever right now. I don't know. I can't put dates on these things. Obviously, I would want to fight. I would want to get a big fight by this year. But, sometimes things don't happen like that. But at the end of the day, if I'm telling you I'm ready right now, I will fight whoever right now. It does not matter to me.
Have y'all offered Berlanga anything when it comes to a fight?
We had my dad had got in contact with his manager, but from that, nothing happened from that. Because I didn't have a fight. So, I thought we'd reach out, we'd get a fight. But I don't know what happened with that situation. But I was ready to fight. I had a couple guys pull out. I was going to fight Linnell Thompson first. Then he didn't accept the fight. Then I was going to fight Jose Uzcategui, and he didn't accept the fight. Then that's why we're at Ronald Ellis right now. But I feel like in order for you to reach greatness, potential greatness, you have to take chances. Sometimes fights are 50-50, but that's how you reach the best of yourself. Sometimes you don't know what to do. You don't know what's going to happen, but you fucking put the work in. You work your ass off in the training camp, and it shows in the fight. And I feel like that's where I'm at right now. I'm working extremely hard, 6-7 miles a day. The most rounds I've sparred, I think was fucking 17 rounds, 3 different dudes. So I'm fucking working hard, bro. I'm working extremely hard right now. So that's why I'm talking with you and to everybody else with so much confidence because I know how much work I'm putting in. So, come one, come all. I'm ready for anybody.
Around what time did your father contact his manager?
It was maybe like a month ago, something like that.
That's recent. Okay.
Yeah.
What fighter you studied growing up that you pretty much got a lot out of him from the boxing game?
Well, I mean, I've never really tried to be like any type of fighter. I always wanted to be my own fighter, but I always picked up a lot of stuff from people. I picked up, I always wanted to throw a body shot like Mickey Ward. I always wanted to have the charisma, like Prince Nassim Hamed. Obviously everybody wants to have defense like Floyd Mayweather. And then, sometimes you want to have the heart and the guts and the will to win like Barrera or Morales. The speed of Pacquiao, man. It was just, there's a lot of people that I always, I looked up to in my life. Oh, and the jab of De La Hoya, too. Left hook of Tito Trinidad, man. There was just too much boxers to choose from. Me, I'm a diehard boxing fan. Even now, I'm still a fan of boxing. I love watching boxing. But there was just a lot of people that I picked up stuff from, or not only that I picked stuff up from, but they've just motivated me to try to learn stuff like that. Obviously, you throw stuff in your own way. Your left hook or your right hand is never going to come out like another fighter. You throw it in your own way. But, Trinidad, Roy Jones, and De La Hoya, they really motivated me a lot to, do a lot of the stuff I did today.
You're a fighter that's willing to fight anybody. So who do you see at 168 as your most dangerous rival and your easiest fight?
the most difficult fight has to be Canelo. I mean, I would have to be a fucking hater just to say that. Oh, he's not, because Canelo, he's very experienced. You know, he's very good too. But I feel like with a fighter like that, just the training camp alone would bring the best out of me. But he would be very difficult too. And I feel like the easiest fighter for me would be Caleb Plant. As soon as I finish my training camp at Big Bear and I finish my fight, I'm gonna go home, take a break, then I'm gonna come back right back to Big Bear, and we'll see who steps up to the table first.
How comfortable are you making 168? Can you make it for like a year or two?
Yeah, definitely, bro. I've been making 168 since I was 16 years old. You know, just because I missed weight one time, you know, it shouldn't, you know, fucking people just throw me under the bus. Now he can't make 168 no more. He's too big, this and that. You know, I feel like this training camp, the diet is a little bit better, you know, and it's I'm more focused out here. You know, I'm being more dedicated to the diet and the water intake, all that stuff. So I feel like I shouldn't have a problem. But I'm not gonna leave this weight class until I get all these fights going on. This is you know, 168 is probably the hottest it's ever been right now. There's so much great fights to be made right here that it doesn't make sense for me to move up. But you know, 168, I feel comfortable, you know. But back to, you know, I'm not the only dude that fucking missed weight on the pandemic. You know, during this pandemic, there's a lot of shit you can't get access to. You know, saunas, especially when you get up there. I didn't expect the bubble to be like that. You know, you get to the bubble in Connecticut, you're fucking quarantined for 2 days. You can't do shit. So you get there Monday, Tuesday. You know, you're finally able to leave Wednesday for 1 hour. They don't even have a sauna. They don't have shit. They don't have the bathtub that, you know, you could want to put it up with super hot water. You know, it's soaking there. They don't have that. You know, so it's a little bit harder. Now I know how the water runs over there. So I'm gonna be a little bit more prepared this time. But as to, you seen the last guy, David Morrell, WBA champion, he missed weight by the same exact fucking pounds I missed weight. And what do? They changed his fight from a title fight to a 10-rounder. You know what I mean? So I'm not the only one that, you know, it's unfortunately I'm not the only one who missed weight. You know what I mean? But now since we see, you know, I know how this shit's going down. I know how everything works over there. Now the only thing we can do is come more prepared.
Hold it. You're not that pretty. I'm a bad man. Wait. I shook up the wall. I shook up the wall.
I bear witness, there's only one God, Allah, and Muhammad is his final messenger. That's what I said, Larry, on the Bungle fight. Thanking you.
They call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, because anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.